Afternoon, Steve. It was a 1-1 draw here at the Arctic Stadium. It's always going to be tough opposition. Billericay unbeaten this season. What are your thoughts on the overall performance?
Probably what Gary will say. Game of two halves. I thought we had the better of the first half. We was on the front foot, on the ascendancy, scored the goal. Matty's had a couple just flashed past the post, and I don't really think they've laid a glove on us. But that's testament to our boys and what we've done. And turn it around the second half. They done exactly what we done to them, and we got away with a lot today in the second half. But you got to put bodies on the line, and regardless whether we played well or not, you know, there was certain tap-ins there they could have got, and we're throwing bodies in and blocking it, and that's testament to the boys. But we could look at it on a negative and say that we didn't do the right things at the start of the second half, like turning them and earning the right. But give credit to our players for defending as they did. We had no real, apart from Fum when he come on and he had that shot. Julian got inside the box from a powerful run. We didn't really have any opportunities. We didn't really give any support to Coombsy. Only in moments. But like I say, it's a game of two halves. We deserved the first half, and we did 1-0. And they thoroughly deserve the second half, if not more. But then again, you've got to put the ball in the net, and our boys stood up. Ollie made 2 great saves in the second half, made 1 in the first half. So just disappointing the way the goal went in, but I dissect that and I'll tell the players about that. But as we say, game of two halves. You're playing against one of the fancied sides, as you alluded to, an unbeaten side. Got some very, very good players, experienced players, technically good. The goal they scored was a very good goal. Got a good management team. Like I say, I've got good friends with Gary, and it's a good test for us, because playing that side there that I fully expect them to be up and around it, if not win it. Good test for us, and we showed a lot of character second half, you know, and that's what this league's going to be about. You know, we ain't going to roll over teams and score 4, 5, 6s every week. I said that before and I'll say it again. But what we'll do is when the chance comes along, we've got to take them. And on another day, Fum's one goes in and we win 2-1 through the heroics of our defenders. But loads to learn from that game, and the boys will be given information about what they did right, what they did wrong, and we'll build on it.
There was plenty of attacking play, like you said, but not really testing the keeper, that last pass, that last bit in the final third. How do you combat that going forward?
We just keep trying, working hard like we always do. You know, not everything's going to fall for you and everything's going to end up in the back of the net. Like I say, we were spoilt last year with the amount of goals we scored, and the boys on the flanks are doing ever so hard, working ever so hard, getting in there, almost scoring. All they need is one to go in. Matty Viger just needs one to go in to kickstart his season. And it's all about just keep prodding away and probing, and something will drop for us in terms of them individuals. They're the only 3 I've mentioned, but there's others as well. And what we'll do, we'll keep working hard. And it's not an easy league to play in terms of winning comfortable games. You've got to work extremely hard, and you've got to take them moments of quality. When it comes along, you've got to take them, and that gives you the 3 points. But there's nothing to worry about. I'm not panicking. The players aren't panicking. And like I say, we held a side today, and for 45 minutes, we were better than them. 45 minutes, they were better than us, and it ended in a 1-1 draw.
You mentioned the defenders. It shows the character and the drive for the players. Bodies on the line, like you said, headers off the line. Fantastic saves by Ollie.
Yeah, but that comes from the front. You've got to work hard from the front. And like we talk about our wide players ain't luxuries. They work ever so hard up and down. Our fullbacks help them out both ways. Coombsy, Freddie, or even Marcel, whoever's up there, works their absolute socks off. Midfield are forever chasing down and harrying. It proved it in the first half. We was always jumping on the next ball. And all we've got to do is just tidy up a little bit in the final third. But every team will say that. Every team will say it. Unless the team's winning 3, 4, 5-0 every week, every team will say, got to tidy up in the final third. That's where games are won. Today, the game was won for us in our defensive third because of how we defended, like Trojans. But we just didn't earn the right in the second half. And it's not a disappointment with me. The players know what we expect and what we want them to do. And we didn't earn the right. We played into their hands where they could keep throwing balls into our box and have runners go forward. And it was hard work. But you earn the right in the first 15 minutes of the second half. It may be a different game. But I'm not taking nothing away. Billericay are a great side. People might not think after their first half performance, but their second half showed exactly what they're about. You know, they're free-flowing, got some exciting players, and that's what we've got, and it proved it in the first half. And all you need is one of them chances just to drop the right side of the post, and Matty was a whisker away on 2 occasions from putting the back of the net. You know, one of them goes in, different story. We're talking maybe talking about a different game, but we're not. We're talking about a 1-1 draw with Billericay, who were in the National South 2 years ago. They were fancied last year and just missed out on the playoffs. We've been in the top 5 all season, and this year again they're going to be classed as favourites because of the stature of the club. And little old Cray Valley got a 1-1 draw with them, and all we're doing at this football club at the minute is building blocks. And I said it last week, the new stand's in there now, the dugouts are in, the main stand's there, everything's building to a successful club. And it's going to take time. It ain't going to happen overnight. As much as people want it to happen instantly, it doesn't always work like that. We'll keep plugging away and picking up points and results, and as long as we do that, this will be a happy place to come.
There was an exciting development through the week. Like you said, Foom came on today. He showed some real skill out there on the pitch, and is obviously going to be an important player.
Yeah, well, we needed another wide player, obviously with Denzel being out a while. So we needed someone to challenge the 2 that were there, that were doing ever so well. Gives a bit more competition. He showed what he can do. We knew him from Sevenoaks last year. You know, we got him on a month's loan from Tonbridge. So, like I say, we've been trying to get that over the line for the last couple of weeks. We finally got it done this week, and he showed what he can do. And just when the goalkeeper stands still, when a shot goes back across you, everyone's waiting for the net to bulge, and it missed that post by inches. And like I say, he showed some good touches, some excitement in what we want and how we want to play. So I think he'll be a valued member of the squad for the next month, and then we'll see where it takes us. You know, Arthur Lee, we're going to have to look at another centre half maybe as well, because we think that's quite a bad injury. We won't know the full extent, but it wasn't good. I feel for him, but when we get the proper diagnosis, then we'll work from there. But we're going to need another player at centre half, because we've only got 2 now. When Chen was out, he's now come back, needs a lot more fitness work, but he'll get there. But yeah, we've got to start adding to the squad again, because every time we get someone back, we lose someone. But that's football. I ain't going to harp on about it. The boys that go out there do really well, and I'm still looking forward to the rest of the season. We're 7 games in. I said I'd judge and see where we're at after 10 games, and at this moment in time, we're in a good place, and I'm enjoying it, and the players are enjoying it. Hopefully the club and the fans are enjoying it, and long may it continue.
Well, we move back to cup action on Tuesday evening here at the Arctic against Ashford. Will you be putting out a full strength squad?
Got no other choice really, because we haven't got an under 18s no more. When I used to play the 18s down at Ramsgate and stuff like that, players that haven't played a lot of football will get game time. I might bring a couple in just to have a look at them, but we've got to go with what we've got. Can't do nothing else. I haven't got, like say, 18s or 23s, so the boys will have to play. But the more they want to play football, they don't want to train. The more they play football, the more enjoy it. You know, Hass is allowed to play because it's not the competition where he's got this week and he's got next week. He's banned, but he's allowed to play, so that'll be good for us. And overall, we're going to have a strong side out. We wouldn't have nothing but a strong side because we've got a good squad, and they will give their best foot forward, and we try and beat Ashford to progress to the next round.
Fantastic. Look forward to it. Speak to you Tuesday.
Thank you. All right.